All right, guys, Andrew Bobros here. Hey, I wanted to do a real quick video on the injury report moving into, end of the day, Friday. I'm actually flying out to LA. Again, as you guys know, I'll be there with Kyle. Check us out, Thunder Rally. Super excited to be there for the game. As always, guys, bolt up and don't punt. And let's get into it. All right, guys, I want to go a little bit into the injury report. Obviously, we don't have Friday here at this point, but I'm going to give you my thoughts on this. I've done a lot of reading. I've been focused very heavily on who's going to be playing this week. I mean, I'm going to be at the game. I really want to see Justin Herbert play, of course. But I want to just give you my thoughts on this and just give you kind of my just 2 cents. Okay, so I'm going to go through this list. Probably a little bit different than you would probably expect, but I'm going to go to Keenan Allen. I'll just kind of move it around here. So let's go to Keenan Allen first, okay? Look, I do believe that he could have played against the Chiefs. I do think that they could have pushed him. But again, Brandon Staley's pretty big on letting people heal up as much as possible. His view is always, hey, look, we got a long season. We got to make it work and go from there. So, I really do believe that that's, the best way for him to, stay healthy long-term. Having said that, again, limited practice Wednesday, limited practice Thursday. I assume limited practice today, Friday. I think he'll be a game time decision. By the way, everyone's listed day to day. Everyone on this list is listed day to day. So I think all of them will most likely, maybe suit up or they'll do some sort of workout before the game on against Jags just to determine whether or not they can go. So I think Keenan will probably play. I do think he's a thumbs up. Like I said, I really do believe that he could have probably played against the Chiefs, but I think they kept him out really for, precautionary issues. It's a long season. Now, I'll say this too, though, guys. Where Keenan Allen is awesome is he's awesome at third down, right? And he is very good at moving his sticks. He doesn't get a lot of yards after catch, but he does do a very good job of finding first down and getting the first down and moving the sticks. That is where Keenan Allen is extremely valuable, guys, extremely valuable. And so, again, having him back out there is a really good thing. So let me go to another guy that I think falls right in line with that as well, and that's Donald Parham. Now, again, I think it was a video last week or maybe it was Friday of last week that I talked about Donald Parham. I wasn't hearing anything positive about him at all. I'm hearing that he's getting a lot better. So whatever they're doing to rehab his hamstring is looking pretty good. Limited practice. I'm going to make a prediction that he plays. Again, listed day to day, but I think they'll probably suit him up. They'll see how he goes. They'll probably at least say, all right, go out for a couple plays, see how you feel. But I do think there's a good chance he does play, right? I think bottom line, Donald, he needs to get out there, right? I think they kind of kept him out for a long time because you got Gerald Everett. So the thought is, hey, look, we already got Gerald Everett. Do we really need Parham at this point? But the thing I'm going to say about Parham is a great matchup nightmare, especially for a team like the Jaguars. They don't have a guy that can cover a tight end as tall and as big as Donald Parham is, right? So in all reality, I think he's a very good chance that he goes, even if it's just for goal line type of situations, right? Just run up there, just get the ball, or even third down for that matter, right? So I do think there's a good chance that he goes and maybe has sort of a limited type of capacity, and they just keep Gerald Everett in for most, major plays down the field, so on and so forth. All right. I'm going to leave Justin Herbert for last. So let's go to J.C. Jackson. Look, J.C. Jackson, as we know, when he's healthy, he is absolutely fantastic. Everyone knows that, okay? He got burned pretty bad last week, right? He was 5 for 5, did not do great. Everyone talks about how bad he did last week. And look, at the end of the day, he's not 100%. Clearly, his ankle is not healed properly and maybe even got aggravated and gotten worse. Did not practice. I'm going to make a prediction that he'll be a game time decision, of course. Again, he's still listed day to day, but I don't think he's going to play. I think they'll probably sit him out. And look, we have the luxury of having some very good corners that are healthy right now. So why risk continuing to injure JC Jackson when you have corners that could step in and do very well? So I do not think he will be, they may suit him up and, work him out really quickly before the game, but I don't suspect that he'll actually be playing this week. So this is one that I definitely think is on the list. Another one I think that might be on that same list is Corey Lindsley. It's interesting. Corey Lindsley, as I understand, has knee tendonitis. Okay, I have Achilles tendonitis in both of my Achilles, and they hurt. They're very inconvenient. They're not fun. It's not fun to run. So I understand his pain with knee tendonitis, right? It's just a very uncomfortable type of injury. But the fact that he has not practiced most likely means that we're going to get Will Clapp this week. Okay, that's not good news. Okay, we already have not been running the ball very well, and that's not a good thing. But the other thing people do not know that the center is the one that actually is calling the pass protection or the run schemes for each play. And having an all-pro center out, you lose a lot of that. Will Clapp, I'm sure they're putting all the reps on him right now, so he'll be ready to go versus the Jags. But he's not Corey Lindsley, right? Corey Lindsley is that much better. He's an all-pro center. You cannot replace a guy like a Corey Lindsley. So I'm a little frustrated that's where he's at this point. But I do think they keep him out this game. Again, they may do like a pre-workout. Hey, look, try to do maybe some sort of drills. How does your knee feel? You feel okay? If the answer is no, then they're going to sit him. So I'm a little saddened by this because I really want to see Corey Lindsley out there. And I want to see our running game get better. We really need that specifically, especially if Justin Herbert plays. So, I'm a little nervous about that, but my prediction is he's not going to be there. So, and let's go to the last one, and then we'll go to Justin Herbert. So Trey Pipkins, look, a lot of things I read was that Trey Pipkins probably could have come back into the game last week. I'm a little frustrated that he didn't because Storm did not look that good. My prediction, he's had limited practice. Everything I'm hearing, it sounds like he's trending positive. Brandon Staley loves to say this. He is, of course, listed day to day. They will work him out, and I think depending on how he goes Saturday, and also maybe Sunday, right before the game, will be a determination. But again, guys, it's a little more time, right? So we got a couple more days until the game. But bottom line, I would say I think Trey will most likely play. At least he'll give it a go. It doesn't work out, then Storm will have to step in. So, it'd be really interesting to see how Trey, can bounce back from this injury, but it sounded like a lateral ankle injury. It's listed as a foot, but again, look, you're on your feet all day, right? And at the end of the day, I'm sure somebody stepped on his foot or he twisted it wrong or twisted it weird, and it is what it is. But as I understand, it's more of a hindrance, not necessarily a really debilitating injury. So we'll go from there. So, and last but not least, let's talk about Justin Herbert. Justin Herbert, look, the thing about Justin is Justin's a gamer. He wants to play. Everything that I've read is like, no, he's ready to play. I actually think that the only way he does not play this week is if the coaching staff keeps him out. Literally makes a decision and says, sorry, you're not playing. Look, ribs suck. I've had a broken rib before. I've had rib injuries, and he was throwing the ball on Tuesday. He is definitely throwing the ball Wednesday, definitely throwing the ball on Thursday. Everyone says he was as accurate as he's always been. So that is very good news. But again, it goes back down to a couple of thoughts, right? If they keep him out, they're only keeping him out maybe because there's some accuracy issues, or maybe they're seeing something. Hey, look, he's sailing balls, or something's his accuracy isn't quite there. Then they may say, all right, it's not worth it to risk Justin on a very good pass rush, guys. Make no mistake about it. It's going to be very interesting to see how we can hold the line, especially with Corey Lindsley potentially out this week. So it's really interesting to see where this is going to go, right? Again, I do think Justin Herbert will play. I do think we're going to run the ball a lot. We'll probably do a lot of short pass plays, a lot of screen plays, probably some jet sweeps. Just try and move the sticks and let our defense do most of the work. So, look, bottom line, guys, it's going to be a close game. I think it'll be very competitive. I'm actually hoping it's not competitive. I'm just hoping we blow them out. But at the end of the day, I do think, we're definitely the team to beat here, especially they're coming into our house at this point as well, too. So what do you guys think? Agree or disagree with me with some of my predictions here? I mean, at the end of the day, it's tough, right? I mean, it's very difficult. These coaches have very difficult decisions to make moving forward. But again, I think the only two people that really probably will not play, almost guaranteed, would be J.C. Jackson and Corey Lindsley this week. I think the rest, Keenan Allen, Justin Herbert, Donald Parham, and Trey Pipkins, I think they will play most likely. So anyways, Andrew Bulborough's here. Like I said, always, we're here for you guys. And if you have any questions, let us know. And guys, check us out. Thunder Rally. We are going to be there. Kyle and I, we're going to be there very early in the morning. Game time, a lot of raffles, a lot of fun. We have a lot of giveaways. So it's going to be super exciting. As always, guys, bolt up, don't punt. See you guys in the next one.